The Bible is over 600,000 words long. On average, the Bible is over 600,000 words long. However, different translations or versions of the Bible are even longer. In fact, the King James Bible, KJV, is 783,137 words. Each version and translation is a variation of this word count because sometimes translations take more words to get the message across. The Bible is over 1,000 chapters long. Additionally, the Bible has an astounding 1,189 chapters, with 929 in the Old Testament and 260 in the New Testament. Of these chapters, both the longest and shortest chapters are in Psalms. Psalms 117 comes in as the shortest Bible chapter, while Psalms 119 is the longest. There are 185 songs in the Bible. In addition to epic battles and the parting of the sea, you can also find an array of songs within the pages of the Bible, 185 songs to be exact. These include chants, hymns and dirges. The majority of these are in Psalms, which is partly why it is the longest book. The word psalm comes from the Greek psalmos, meaning song sung on a harp. The Psalms were authored by King David, who often played the harp. The shortest verse in the Bible is 2 words. Most Bible verses are known for being pretty long, especially when you are trying to memorize them. However, John 11 verse 35, KJV, is only 2 words, Jesus wept. This verse references the tale in the Gospel of John where Jesus grieved for Lazarus, whom he then famously resurrected from the dead. There is a rare sinner's Bible with a typo. The Bible famously states, "Thou shalt not commit adultery." However, an ill-fated typo in 1631 said just the opposite. The sinner's Bible actually states, "Thou shalt commit adultery." Unsurprisingly, this rare Bible only has a handful of remaining copies floating around due to this unbiblical commandment. The She Bible includes a surprising typo. The She Bible refers to an infamous typo found in a 1611 edition of the King James Bible. The typo is found in the book of Ruth 3 verse 15, which reads, "She went into the city." This verse refers to God, so it is essentially describing God as a woman. Only a small handful of She Bibles remain. The earth is round. While it can be translated differently depending on how you look at it, a passage in the Bible does describe the world as round or sphere. This passage can be found in Isaiah 40 verse 22, NIV. He sits enthroned above the circle of the earth, and its people are like grasshoppers. This book dates back to about the 8th century. While it has been acknowledged that the earth is round since the time of the ancient Greeks, the topic continued to be debated for many centuries. The earth is in space. Another fun scientific fact found in the Bible is the reference to space. This is found in Job 26 verse 7, NIV, which dates back to approximately the 6th century BC. He spreads out the northern skies over empty space, he suspends the earth over nothing. At the time of this writing and for centuries afterward, many didn't believe in a free-floating earth. In fact, the Bible also supports that the earth revolves around the sun, which was not discovered until millennia later. Blood is the source of life. With modern science, you know that blood is needed for life. However, this was not common knowledge in biblical times. In Leviticus 17 verse 11, NIV, it is noted that, "For the life of a creature is in the blood." There is a hydrologic cycle. There are 2 verses within the Bible many scholars say relate to the hydrologic cycle before this was an understood concept. Written in about the 8th century, Amos discusses the ocean going into other lands and bodies of water. In Amos 9 verse 6, NIV, it says, "He calls for the waters of the sea and pours them out over the face of the land." Another verse that reflects this cycle is Ecclesiastes 1 verse 7, KJV. "All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full, unto the place from whence the rivers come, thither they return again." Air has weight. The fact that air actually has weight is a relatively new discovery, accredited to Evangelista Torricelli in 1644. However, the Bible discussed the weight of air in Job 28 verse 25, ESV. "When he gave to the wind its weight and apportioned the waters by measure."